blood. I guess it's hope for a nigga like me, but y'all gotta let me know the temperature on this shit, because I thought when you catch a felony charge, that shit is like getting a tattoo. I thought it'd stick around forever. But Lil Durk said he is no longer a convicted felon. He said his background is clean and wiped of all charges, and I'll give it a P. I thought the only niggas that could say that is the motherfuckers that's chatting. But correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, and let me know what you think about all this shit.
Lil Durk revealed on X that he is no longer a felon. He said, "Everybody should get second chances at life. It's about what you do with it. My background wiped and clean of all cases. I ain't a felon anymore. Who would have thought? I want to thank everyone who helped push my vision forward. Thank you from the bottom of my heart." I totally agree with Lil Durk. Everyone deserves a second chance. No one is perfect. We all make mistakes in life. And as
I don't know, blood. Y'all let me know. Hey, do a nigga like EDP, yo, we wanna let that nigga fucking be able to walk around the playground again? I don't know, man. Like, I will say most niggas deserve a second chance. I actually, low-key, I have a very small support group, and it's tiny, but I'd like to make it bigger. But it's just, I have some people who have criminal backgrounds. They come together, and, they just share their stories, and we all just kind of chop it, I remember, like, I kind of got the idea because, like, my homie Luis, I might have talked about him before on the channel, but, he got in trouble. We was younger, bro. We're both felons, you feel me? And, his charges from, like, 2000 and, like, fucking, like, 14, 15, like, Blood was, like, 19 when he became a felon, I was, like, 19, 20 when I became a felon, And I just say that to say, like, like, we're both living completely different lives. Like, I don't really get in trouble no more, you know what I'm saying? Like, the most illegal shit that I do in some of the states I be is smoke weed. You feel me? That nigga he has 2 kids, he's married, and long story short, he was trying to get a better house, and he works his ass off, bro. He's actually I don't know, like a site manager or some shit like that at this construction place. But he makes really good money, so he could like afford the back ends and everything. But they refused and they turned him down, and they didn't give him the place because of his criminal background. And that was brazy to me because I'm looking at it like, yo, like this is a nigga who like, yeah, he made a poor choice. Like when I first became a felon, I'm getting all over the place. I'm sorry, but when I first became a felon, I was like crying to my mom. I was like, yo, bro, like my life is over. Like I done fucked up for good. She looked me in my face like she's like, little nigga, everybody's done something worth being a felon for. Just not everybody got caught for it. And, like, yo, that shit, like, really, like, changed my perspective on everything, bro. And, like, yo, like, the LGBTQ and even, like, Black Lives Matter and all that, they'll go, like, burn down cities and do the most extreme shit to get their point across. So, one day in my life, I really would like to, like, bring shit together and, like, help certain felons. Not all of them, because some niggas do deserve to rot. Like, I'm sorry. Like, a nigga like Diddy, don't let him out. But at that same point in time, like, some niggas, like I said, they deserve a second chance. Like, my nigga Luis, bro, he's, like, following the law. He's doing everything he needs to do. He's doing better than some motherfuckers that graduated from college. But y'all still want to turn him down because of something he damn near did like a decade ago. Like, I don't agree with that. Like, and he lives in a little bit better spot than the last time I seen him. But at one point, like, they was, like, living in, like, the trenches of Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, I don't know if anybody is in Phoenix, but, yo, they was down there by, like, fucking Broadway and all that shit. Like, a little by Southern, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah, bro, it just wasn't the greatest shit. And, like, his kids, they have to go to school there. This nigga's working all the time. His girl work. His kids, like, they catch the bus and all that shit. They started picking him up. But, I'm really chatting on all this. The whole point that I'm trying to say is, like, I definitely agree with felons, because I am a felon. I agree with felons, like, getting a second chance. As long as you, like, didn't, like, do no shit, like, where you, like, took, like, a life, like, unless it was, like, in, like, a self-defense kind of way. But, like, unless you just, like, did some cold-blooded murder or, like, you did something to a child. Like, now, there's nothing you can say to, like, justify that shit. Like, I can't get down with no goddamn pedophiles. So, like, yeah, like, that shit, no, the movement is not for y'all niggas, bro. But I'm chatting on that. Y'all let me know the temperature on all this shit. I'm sorry to get on that long side tangent.
he said, "It's what you do with the second chance that matters. If you decide to go back to what you were doing, then you deserve the consequences that come with it." I want to shout out congrats to Lil Durk. I wish him nothing but the best moving forward in his personal life, as well as his career. Well, guys, this is it for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you once again for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification button so that you will be notified when I upload another video.
Yeah, bro, and because like, hey, again, like, yo, you imagine like if Lil Durk had never made it as a successful rapper, bro, and he had that criminal background, you know, this nigga got like 6 kids or whatever. Like, yo, like, if they had to live in the trenches of Chicago, like, so that felony now is going to bleed down on his kid's life, and now they have to go to like be exposed to dangerous neighborhoods. They're maybe not going to the best school. You get what I mean? And like, yo, these are factors that like dictate sort of. I don't want to necessarily say dictate because there are niggas in the trenches that really want to go shine. But like a lot of times, like these factors in like, you know, environmental settings, that's the type of shit that really like it breeds crash outs. Correct me if I'm wrong. And like, yo, as long as again you didn't do no shit that can't be reversed, as long as everybody's still alive, there was no children hurt. Like, I don't understand why somebody doesn't deserve another opportunity at life, especially if they did some shit when they was younger. Y'all let me know what we think about that in the comments, bro. Because that's like something I'm a firm believer in. Not even just because I'm a felon, but just because like, yo, like the next generation, like the kids' life shouldn't be like their life shouldn't be shitty because of a choice that their parents made before they was maybe even born. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's a good look. Now you could go to Canada. Yeah, they again, like I said, like, hey, I even though I have like, cause I mean I used to live in Arizona, bro, and like, you know, you get down by Sierra Vista and whatnot. Yeah, it's a spot you can definitely get into Mexico if you just like want to do it. But I'm chatting on all that. I can't even like really leave the country. Like I remember me, my girl, and my brother Dev in Detroit. We when we went down to I can't remember what it was. We were like right there by like Windsor, Canada. Though. Like we was like from the bridge across the shit. Like the water was. Oh my god, like, the shit looked like one of them fucking like blue emeralds in Sonic the Hedgehog. But that's I'm sorry, I get so mad sidetracked. But the point I'm trying to say is like we was in Detroit and Canada was right there and it's like free to go over there, I think. But I remember like I couldn't do it because, you know, like I have a felony and I'm not allowed to leave the country. And in my state I have my felony out of Arizona, out of Maricopa County. I believe I can get that shit like it's not expunged, like set aside, but my shit was for, you know, I broke into a house and I was joking, bro. Like I swear to God, like, you know, I ain't proud of that shit, but that was like 2016, so that was like so long ago. What the mama do? So you made peace with your ops too, cause you ain't starting fresh if you still hold hatred. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all let me know what we think about that, bro. Like I said, this nigga really can't... If he's doing all this shit, he really can't drop drill music no more. Like I say, like, Lil Durk on one hand, he seemed like he about to, like, go run for president or something. But then on the other hand, he kind of still want a Pooh Shiesty feature. So, yo, let me know what we thinking about it, man. Like, yo, how do you guys perceive the temperature of Durk right now? Like, where would y'all say he at? Like, if he had an album coming tomorrow, y'all think it's gonna be, like, some of that fucking mosque shit, some shit the Quran type beat? You know, like some gospel or something. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Yo, do y'all hear the construction out there? I say it sounds like something blew up. But whatever. How the fuck do you even do that? That's what I'm saying. Like I thought like you had to be like, you know, one of them niggas to get along with YSL Woody or something to get your criminal background cleaned up. Clearly, he them folks. Oh. That's how you avoid a Rico bro got diddled by the Muslim masters to get clear. Yo, y'all think, what's his name, the Honorable Louis Farrakhan? Y'all think he behind this? Proof he ain't never put in any real work. I thought Durk got caught with like a switch back in the day or something. And but what about like the and I'm not a Durk fan, so don't think I'm glazing him or defending him. But like, what about the fucking footage of him and Vaughn in Atlanta? Like, yo, they was pulling the trigger on camera. What about that, though? And I thought this nigga was, like, he had to, like, he sat down for a second and ended up getting out on bail on, like, his 3rd gun charge or whatever. Like, how do you even get 3 gun charges? I thought if you get caught with a gun twice, you going up the road. Only confidential informers can get this to happen for them. He's been snitching for years. That's the only reason they would do this, for our skin tone. But most of these rappers been snitching, like 21 Savage and T.I., Wack 100 and more. What? Y'all think Young Savage be in the interrogation room? You can get your record expunged and wiped. Oh, yeah, get your shit expunged or set aside. But I don't think that restores your gun rights, do it? He's and BS likes. Y'all need to stop saying he told when y'all clearly don't have any evidence on that. Besides, there's nothing wrong with a nice Wait, there's nothing wrong with a nice and hot #1 from McDonald's along with a nice Sprite when you're in the interrogation room. Man, y'all let me know the temperature and all this shit. But if you enjoyed the vid, like, sub, I will catch you on the next one.